Hello, welcome back, real estate investors. Today we're going to discuss a topic called construction and bridge loans. These are kind of important loans when determining when thinking about building a new project or renovating a project, and it's important to go over the nitty gritties of these two different types of loans. Please like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't done already. This helps you out. This helps me out. This helps the world out. And thank you so much for liking, for watching this video. I really appreciate your love and support. As always, if you want a more detailed analysis about what we're talking about today, you can click on the link in the description below. It has a full blog post that covers everything that we're talking about. So, without further ado, here we go. All right. So construction loans are loans that you use to finance construction or acquire, and bridge loans are to acquire an existing property. They're used for developing new residential projects, and they cover the costs of building from the ground up. Construction loans have a shorter term time span. They usually average between 6 months and 3 years. And their funds are dispersed in stages called draws that are coincide with various construction milestones. They have higher than traditional interest rates, so that's one thing to keep in mind. And it's because of the increased risk nature associated with construction loans. You also have to be into consideration of the loan to cost ratio. That's the loan amount compared to the total cost of construction. If you have a lower loan to cost ratio, it might be a bit easier to get a construction loan. Great. Bridge loans. Bridge loans now, on the other hand, are temporary financing solutions. It covers the gap between the purchase of a property and its long-term financing. And so you can use them to acquire properties or to refinance existing buildings. They offer a lot of flexibility, and they allow you to act very quickly to avoid the lengthy approval processes that traditionally accompany traditional financing solutions. You can leverage these for renovations and improvements, and that helps you in the transition before traditional financing. Another thing to keep in mind with bridge loans is that you have to be clear about your exit strategy when you're getting into it. So whether you're going to sell the property at the end of it, or you're going to refinance into traditional long-term financing, that's something to keep in mind. Now, a couple things to note for both of these: market fluctuations change, and it affects the interest rates of these loans. So you have to keep in mind about that. You want to make sure you do your due diligence because it's crucial to assess the market and make sure you're in a competitive landscape, and you can do a little last thing is risk mitigation to make sure that you're minimizing your risk wherever possible using professional people like architects, contractors, and financial advisors to stay on track. But when you use these two things in conjunction, construction and bridge loans, along with traditional long term financing, you can really unlock the lucrative potentials of multifamily investing. And so, hopefully, this gives you a nice overview of what construction loans are and what bridge loans are. For your nitty gritty details on each one, feel free to Google search and go into depth talk to a local bank about your various options, and go from there. So happy apartment hunting. In the meantime, your fellow multifamily real estate investment expert, Connor Scott McCarl, out.